What's up, everyone? Back again with another video, doing some work to the first gen. Going to be a little bit different today. Not a little bit different, but the goals have kind of changed on the first gen as far as what steps I want to take and just how I want to go about everything. I am working with Paisley Ray Designs. I just got my rendering back from them on what the goal is for the truck for hopefully next show season. Going to try and do my best to get everything done, get all the parts in. It's a lot. Paisley Ray got Fast on board, TIS, Venom Tire, Delta Speed Shop, TSO, Banff LED. Got a few people on board for this build, and like I said, I just feel like I've been going about it the wrong way as far as just getting the electrical stuff done and replacing the door. Realistically, the entire truck has to get torn apart to get it to where I want it to be. I'll link the rendering. Well, not link it. I'm going to post the rendering now so you can see what that looks like. As you can see, a lot different than what it looks like right now. So going all white and gold. Going to put my company's logo on the side. Running TIS forged one-off wheels, 22x12s with the Venom tires on there. All gold underneath. It's going to be awesome. So to get to there, this whole truck has to come apart. I can't keep doing this little stuff here and there and do it piece by piece. It really just needs to be torn apart and put back together the way I want it to be. So with that, going to start taking off some things in the rear that just don't need to be there, that'll never get put back on. Rear bumper going with the roll pan, so that's got to go. The hitch is coming off, all the wiring for the trailering system getting ripped off, spare tire hanger, all that kind of stuff. Going to start taking that off and take the bed off today. That way I can start cleaning up the frame. The fast system, I should have that pretty soon, get that on there. It's a lot easier to do with the bed off. And yeah, let's start taking things off of this. First thing to get into today is start unbolting this rear bumper, the hitch, the spare tire hanger, and then start unbolting the bed to get that off of here. Looking at the hitch, I've never taken one of these apart before. Looks like it's actually welded to the frame, so that might be last. So I'll start on the rear bumper and then the bed and the spare tire hanger. Once the bed is off, I'll cut the mounts for the hitch off, clean that up, and take it from there. Start by getting some of these bolts off of the frame here, see what I can get loose. So after getting that all unbolted, it is in fact all welded onto the frame. So only way I'm getting this off is after removing the bed, and then I can take the cutoff wheel and start getting everything off here. Looks like first two bolts at the rear here, right underneath the tailgate. Got one up here, and then one, of course, on the other side. Start by getting those out. The next bolts are about 2 foot back, right through these sight holes on the side of the frame. And same thing, both sides, so gonna get those off next. And then right in front of the wheel well, we got one bolt here and one bolt here on both sides. Gonna get those off, and then we are ready to remove the bed. I won't be picking this up myself. I have a buddy of mine coming over a little bit later today. Me and him should be able to get it off, just the two of us. We'll see how it goes. Now that all the bolts are out of the bed, I'm going to empty this out. That way when my buddy gets here, we'll be able to take the bed off, make it a little bit lighter for us. Also going to take the tailgate off, lighten this up a little bit. Hinges for the tailgate. Battery hold down. Got the exhaust, spare tire, and a bunch of other garbage back here. Looks like the original spare tire. Looks like this side's actually screwed in for the cover, or the insert, whatever you want to call this. keep losing my mic. So this plastic insert is held in by a bunch of self-tappers with these covers on them. So I'm going to pop all these off so I can get this insert out. Pull the taillights back out. Now that the taillights are out, I'm going to go ahead and feed these wires through the bed. That way they don't get hung up at all. And we can pull this bed right off. Almost there.
Come on, man.
Bobby. Now, look at what you did. Spit on it. We gotta do this before Rachel gets here. Hurry up. Mom's gonna tell us no more. Is that power tools? No, it's just my cheese brush. They gotta be cut. Oh.
4 hours later.
Oh, baby, it really dropped. Hell yeah. What we got?
That's it. We can meet now. Got a job now. Oh, I'm on the camera.
2 days later.
Bed is off, as well as the bumper and the hitch. Spare tire carriers off. More stuff to get out of the way. Just going to remove that exhaust hanger there and the next one up there. And that should be everything that's getting taken off the back of this frame. It is about 20 degrees out here right now, but it's got to get done. Start pulling everything apart. Stage one, if you will, of this build is, like I said, tearing it all down, cleaning it all up, making it look like that rendering, and get as much power out of this VE pump that I can. I think 450, 500 should be pretty doable. Is it going to be a burnout machine next year? No. But the plan is to get it to where I want it to look like, get a little bit of power added to it, and then next winter, not so much tear it all back down, but take the engine out, swap in a P-pumped engine, do a built trans, full manual valve body, and show season 2026. That's when it will be the burnout machine. So this winter, get it all cleaned up. Next winter, tear out the heart of this thing and get it up to that 900 horsepower mark. But start getting it torn down.